Hey guys, it's Connor and it's October 20th and this is my 9 months on testosterone. So, in most of my videos I kind of just go on what were the changes at that time, and I've never actually um, did a video of all of the changes that I've noticed from preteen till now, so I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about that. First one is voice drop. I'm not sure if my voice is a bit deeper than last month. I don't know. I can never tell because, I'm always talking, so I never really notice a difference. But I did make a pre-T until 8 months um, voice comparison video, and you can obviously tell that my voice has gotten deeper since pre-T. It was really one of my biggest concerns before starting T, because I don't know, just self-confidence thing. I just wanted a really deep voice, and I guess I have one, so I'm lucky for that. Next one is facial hair growth. I wish I could say that I have more noticeable hair, but all that comes in is like this little dirty stash, this thin soul patch, and like some chin hairs. And like when I look in the mirror, because I break out a lot, when I look in the mirror, I notice like some like really thin cheek peach fuzz. So hopefully in the future I will have a beard, maybe in like a year or something. But yeah, it takes time. Puberty, it doesn't happen like that. So yeah, so hopefully in a little while I'll have a beard. I'll be very happy. Increased body hair. I think about 3 months or so, I started noticing some really like thin arm hair growth, like on my shoulders and my upper arms, the inside of my arm. And then after surgery, I started noticing really thin like chest hairs, but you can't see them. They're just like really thin or whatever, and a little bit of a happy trail. Let's see what else. Body hair. Oh, my leg hair. Before, when I was pre-T, I didn't have a lot of thigh hair. It was there, but it was like really, really thin, so you can't really see it, and it was really, really light. And now it's just like thick as fuck. Excuse my language. But yeah, it's just, it's really thick. And the rest of my leg hair, before, like, when I was pre-T, I had leg hair, but it was just like at the bottom of my leg, and now I just have like really thick hairs like all over my legs, even my kneecap. I never had kneecap hair. Now it's just like super, super long. I can try to show y'all. I guess you can't really see it. I don't know. It's there. In real life you can see it. But I guess on cam you can't see it that well. Okay. Oh yeah. I have like thin hairs like on my butt, and then I have like a huge afro, and that's probably like TMI. But pre-T I didn't have any hair in my asshole, and now it's just like fucking ridiculous. But whatever. Take what you can take, right? Increase body musculature, which is like just having more muscles. My body in general has definitely grown since pre-T. My arms, they're probably like literally that little all the way around. And I haven't been working out, but I'm sure when I work out that they will get bigger. I noticed maybe like, because I was a really scrawny guy, probably like 3 to 5 months, I gained like 10 pounds. That's probably because like my increase of appetite. But I just noticed like before I did not have like any forearms at all. I'm trying to get a good angle. I don't know. But yeah, like these muscles, I didn't have those at all. So that was obviously thanks to hormones. What else? But yeah, just my torso in general, like from a side view, I was just like really like. I mean, I'm still skin and bones, obviously, but from my side view, I was never like this thick. I was really, I was really fucking scrawny. So that's definitely a change. Let's see. Dick growth. This is probably something that's like a little inappropriate to talk about, but it's my YouTube, so I'll talk about whatever I want. In my transition, my clit, it was pretty much like invisible. Not that I was looking for it or anything, but now it's probably like an inch, which is common in trans guys. But yeah, after like 5 months, I noticed it was growing. Okay, next. Cessation of the menses, which is like, what do you call it? Like basically your cycle just stops. This was probably one of my most favorite changes ever, and it happened a lot quicker than I expected. Maybe like 2 or 3 months. I started noticing that my cycle was really, really short and it was really, really light, which was something I was completely just not used to. I mean, in a good way. But yeah, I mean, before my cycle, minimum it was like a week, so it was literally hell for me. Um, but yeah, I hadn't, I haven't had a cycle in a really, really long time, which I'm very thankful for. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much about that. I'm just like, fuck you, cause I was little hell. Couldn't even move. Okay, potential hair loss slash receding hairline. Um, I'm not sure much about my dad, but my mom said that when she knew him, that he didn't have like a receding hairline, or he wasn't bald compared to my half brother. It was like completely bald, and his is like receding really, really bad. Um, pre-T, like this was one of the changes I was like really looking forward to too, because pre-T my hairline, it was very curved. Like it's still pretty curved, but it's like I don't know. It's changed. It's gotten straighter. Um, I mean, it's changed a little. I have some pictures on my trans blog. I did like a few hairline dates, and you can see it better where it looks. I mean, looks well. It is a lot straighter, and I'm happy, and I hope it continues to get straighter. I just really don't want a receding hairline, and I hope I don't get one ever, or I'll just like fucking shave my head. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Increased of skin oil glands. Okay, let's just say that like before I started T, I broke out like I don't know, mediocre, normal as any teenager would. But I swear to God, my skin was not as oily as it is now. Just like I have to like constantly wash my face and use alcohol swabs, and I take pills for my acne, or it would probably be really bad. Like I still break out, but it's just so freaking oily. So yeah, it's not a cool change, but happens. Whatever. Um, Next one, increase in appetite. This definitely happened a lot quicker than I expected to. I remember I was a few months on T, and I was literally eating like 6 times a day, and it wasn't just small meals. It was like big meals. Like I was just so hungry. I was so ready to get on that weight, and I was like, Jesus, why am I so hungry all the time? Yeah, I think it's finally at a normal rate where I'm not completely starving all the time. I definitely eat bigger portions than I did when I was pre-T, unless that like I'm stressed or like I have anxiety. But other than that, I have a really good appetite. Um, Increased sex drive. It's probably one of my least favorite changes, and lately I just cannot control it at all. When I first started T, I can control my horniness, and I'm like, oh, stop, whatever, and I'd be fine. But now I can't even handle it. I will literally like sometimes I'll foul play 4 times a day just because I'm so horny all of the time, and I just get like super turned on really really easily, and I just have to masturbate. Like it's ridiculous, but whatever. It's kind of a curse for me, but I'll get over it. Okay, emotional changes and crying. I think this varies for some guys, but for me, I feel like it has changed me emotionally a little bit before. Like, before, if something would upset me, I would try not to cry. I would like a little bit, I just couldn't hold it back. And my entire time of being on testosterone, I have not cried once. I have tried, but it just won't come out. It's like my emotions are a faucet, and it's just always off. Like, I don't know. The only time I cry is when like I'm really really tired and my eyes water. But that's about it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I remember when I first lived at my grandma's and we would like get into arguments all the time. But yeah, I remember whenever we would get into arguments, I would try not to cry, but I would like a little bit. And she would just like whenever she would make me mad or upset, that's what would happen. And then after tea, I remember we got into this like semi big fight, and I went outside, and I was just like so provoked, enraged, infuriated, so bad. I went outside, and what did I do? Oh yeah, I was just like punching my palm like super violently, and I was like, I just realized I'd never been this violently mad in my life. I just like wanted to punch someone. And another thing I want to talk about emotionally is the day of my tee shot or the day before. I guess it's my hormones just being out of whack, but I just get like in a really really bad mood or like overly depressed and stuff like that. I think that's about it for emotional changes. Okay, I think that's it for the changes. So if you have any questions, you can comment on this video, or you can go to my trans blog, which is notconoroberst.tumblr.com/ask. I'll put like a link in the description. Yeah, if you have any questions, or if you want me to, if you have like any sort of request videos, yeah, you can just ask me there. Okay, see you next month.